Hey guys, Danielle Collins here, just reporting on the month that was September. Thanks for joining me. Jumping straight into sales, guys. At the time of recording this, we're sitting on 104 advertised properties on realestate.com. As always, we see a larger proportion of the stock sitting in the South Hedland market to a much smaller proportion sitting in Port Hedland. The month of September saw 33 recorded properties go under offer by all agencies. I'm happy to report that 26 of those were conducted by Team Hedland First National and 13 of those by my direct team. It was again a very consistently busy month, and I saw a mixture of owner-occupiers and investors, a 50-50 even split on who was buying this month. When it came to settlements for the month of September, I saw 10 direct settlements for my team alone. Happy to report that 5 of them went to owner-occupiers who will move into the properties, and 5 of them went to investors. So again, a very consistently busy month, and on your screen right now, you're seeing all of our happy settlement days. A lot of families leaving town, but also a lot of new families moving into the region. When it came to leasing, guys, at the time of recording this, we're sitting on 61 recorded properties on realestate.com advertised for rent. As always, we see a larger proportion in South Hedland to a much smaller proportion in Port Hedland. This number remains steady. It hasn't gone up or down in a matter of months. It's very consistent, and our vacancy rate is still extremely tight, putting pressures on the rental prices going up and not coming back down. Jumping quickly into industry, guys, at the time of recording this, everything I'm about to discuss was recorded in live time on my Facebook and on my webpage, so I encourage you to jump on there for the full articles and all of the information. The first thing to touch on is the West End buyback. So this was a buyback, a voluntary buyback by the state government for any properties affected by the dust zone close to the port. Now that was due to expire at the 31st of December this year. However, it was announced last week that it will be further extended for an additional 2 years. The state government have confirmed that they have acquired roughly around 60% of what they hope to acquire. So they are hoping another 2 years will obviously bring in a lot more properties. There are contingencies that does come with the 2-year extension. So anyone that's not quite sure about it, please give us a call just so that we can go through the pros and the cons of it if you are considering selling back. It was released by BHP that they are investing $79 million in a further expansion to one of their camps on the airport land. So that's really exciting. It is much needed, to be honest, guys. We're at such a bottleneck when it comes to accommodation shortage right here. And the only way that our region's going to grow is with the people here to service it. So there's a full article on what that looks like and the timeframes around it. While we're talking about mining and growth, De Grey Mining has actually gone into a partnership to basically go co-funders in sponsoring the town of Port Hedland when it comes to community projects. So it's a bit of a partnership. This is really great to see as a junior miner for them to come on board and support the local community that obviously supports them. So a lot around that as well. We also saw our one and only high school, Hedland Senior High School, has been nominated for a national award when it comes to their vet traineeship program for their upper school. Now, we only have one high school in Port Hedland, and there's lots of stories, good and bad, about it. But as a parent myself of a child about to enter the upper school and through the traineeship program, I am not surprised to see that we've made this nomination in the final group. It is a fantastic program, and for any parents wanting to know more about it, and good luck obviously in the awards, please jump onto my webpage. And finally, guys, before I wrap up, we did have our local election to put in new 4 councillors into our Town of Port Hedland Council group. So that has been done. The votes have been pulled and collected, and we now officially have 4 new members. So again, if you'd like more details on our new councillors, please jump onto my Facebook page or the Town of Port Hedland just to check out who's representing you. And that's a wrap, guys. Short and sweet this month. Not a lot to report. Industry is going busy, consistent sales and leasing across the board. If anything, we're running out of stock. Good problem to have. Lots of buyers on the ground, a lot of cash buyers actually on the ground as well, which is really encouraging and keeping our prices very stable. If we can help you with your property needs, whether it's sales, leasing or commercial, you know where to find us, and we look forward to seeing you again next month.